Quite a bit here. Ebby going in as well, is about to turn Mega. Will have the flash wallop in just a second. Parkour across the wall, flash in, they're looking for Boss. He still has the flash to try and get away, but the wallop will connect, stunned up, and DFM get first blood.
Super nice stun by DFM. I love the patience that came in from Ebby as well. He was waiting with that stun until the full state for him. If he's pushed up here and Steel is around, he can just get dope. Wow, that damage, and now the rest of Unicorns of Love, they're here as well.
Steel's going to be just around the corner as Ebby is forced back. Remember, no flash on that Gnar, and Nanosek looking for it. Sonic Wave hits Steel. Good little bit of bodyguarding there from the talent.
But this is still great. You're forcing out a big wave from Ebby. He does have that teleport. Can threaten a little bit.
Yeah, the wave really not in the right spot for this sort of gank. It's actually continuing to push towards the Unicorns of Love tower. Aria will get it to crash in, perhaps just shadowing him. There's the chain, still going in. Flash, Zenith Blade, they're looking for it. No man's underneath. The tower is dead before he can even shockwave.
He found it and didn't even have to burn a flash from the side of Aria. Down in the bot lane, they tried to go for play with a stack minion wave towards Unicorns of Love instead, but we're not even done.
Oh, the ward jump into the kick there onto Ebby. Will gnar them into the wall, but he doesn't have a flash. He doesn't really have a hope of getting away from this one. Boss switches forms, Ebby tries to jump, and Boss with the hyper here should just do enough damage. One more auto would be enough. The Sonic Wave shot, there's the auto, as Boss will take it.
And movement speed almost came through with the hyper. Steel is trying to counter jungle because he saw the enemy jungle up here, so he will get some extra gold and experience from himself, stealing away that red buff. And I wonder if they can threaten a bot lane dive.
This Rift Herald as well, we talk about how good it is to use these to get early plates, sometimes even to take towers. We'll see if Unicorn Steel was able to sneak in here, has the Shadow Assault. Aria jumping forward. The trespass over the wall. No man's able to dodge to the side of the chains. And Nanosek coming in as well, but Steel should just be able to walk away from this one, has to flash the shockwave.
And the minimap, they had a lot of good vision towards the bottom lane as well at the same time, which meant that Unicorns of Love bottom lane, they knew exactly when they needed to back off, when they can move forward. Now they...
Unicorns of Love at the 11-minute mark, they are 1,200 gold ahead.
I finally have something to do in lane again, and he's going to move up there.
Alright, goes in, there's the chains, lands onto Santa, second chains comes out, that's two of them. Steel looking for it as well, the shockwave used, solar flare. Doesn't really get the stun, just a little bit of a slow from that. So Ebby actually has a lot of time where the rest of his team doesn't have to push forward. Gang here taking a little bit of a bad route. Bullet time coming out as well, but Gang, that was just poor pathing from the support for DFM. I expect that will continue to extend because you now have a Rift Herald. Mid lane tower was chunked out a little bit. This Herald can break that.
Focus me, starts up this Drake. You just try to put your resources in mid lane instead to junks one, but how they find that pick, that's going to be the interesting part.
Gang going in, Santa's locked up, and there's the chains, and there's the kill. Gang will take out his fellow supporters. Ebby looks to get in as well. Has flash, has the Gnar, but decides to back away. One kill enough for DFM for now.
Had to be a bit careful there. Steel was threatening jumping over the wall, but being level 11, Steel wasn't going to fancy his chances, and now going back onto the Drake, they should still be able to take this.
Gang going in, and Nanosec's going to dodge away with the safeguard. Aria jumping across the wall as well. There's a shockwave lands onto Ebby and Gang, but Gang has the stopwatch and the bullet time coming out as well. Aria's going to try and put the damage down. Argonaut with a culling of his own will force them away. Dragon secured for DFM though.
Yeah, but that should always go to the side of DFM, but I like the way that each ultimate, which is kind of from out there, Ebby, or Aria rather,
will be okay. 200 HP remaining. Mid lane tier 1, the target here for the Unicorns, and they should be able to secure it with the Rift Herald charging in. There it goes. They might try and protect this.
On the pick onto Santos, the Leona Rakan matchup that we already highlighted.
Aria looking for Nomads here. Nomads does still have the flash. The chains connect. Nomads should have just flashed that. That was greedy. A lot of this game, or at least getting an advantage. Nomads here caught with the Zenith Blade once again. He does still have the flash, but the stun lands from the solar flare, and Nomads flashes and still dies. Second time in a row we've seen Nomads caught.
Baron, but just in the map in general, it just seems to favor DFM a bit.
Aria going in, and Nanosek chunk down to about half HP. There's the bullet time coming out as well. Steel stepping forward. Shadow Assault has been popped, and Nanosek dodges away with the safeguard. Really nice bit of interplay there between the support. Really have the wave to push for anything further, but they will get at least the mid prio and that for going forward. There's the Zenith Blade. Ebby still a long way away from the Mega Gnar. The quickness coming out from Santos as well. The culling following up. Solar Flare hits onto the backline, and the bullet time's going to rip through them. A great kick by Nanosek, but he's caught out with the chains. Down towards the bottom side of the fight, you can see Santos is running away, and Nanosek able to escape from Aria for the moment with the safeguard. Now we move down towards the bottom lane, Steel going in with the rake. Gang on the chase as well. No flash, but does have the Zenith Blade. Santos dives in with the Grand Entrance, battle dances his way out. Steel exhausted, Shockwave goes wide. Gore Drinker for the slow, but they just can't get in range. And the double up will not...
Doesn't matter when there's a talent in the game though, as he can just skip up there immediately after.
Nomads chasing in here onto Aria. Chains go wide. Shockwave short there as well from Nomads. Hasn't always found the mark with those this game. Has been a little bit caught out by DFM. You can see Unicorns of Love, after having a sizable lead, has now started to switch in the opposite direction. Unicorn on his way here. Again, good dodge there by Ananasik away from the chains. Steel's going to continue to parkour his way, do a backflip. He's on the chase. Another one's going to come out across this wall, and Steel is going to be on the flank. He's all on his lonesome, but here comes the TP from Evie. DFM want this fight, and they want it now. They're looking for Nomads. The kick away from Ananasik, but Nomads is still chased down. DFM continue to advance. Evie not getting the Mega Gnar yet. Bullet time coming out. Boss just missed just with the shot blast, but he's going to get chased down with the Zenith Blade. And there's the Solar Flare, and here's the follow-up. Argonaut tries to flash away, but you can't flash away from Aria. DFM with 3 quick kills.
They get completely wiped out of that one, and Steel with the parkour, with the ping ward to get his top laner into the fray as well. Super clean fight, and they are rewarded with the Baron here instead. Enemy jungler is still alive though, but no flash on the Lee Sin, and contesting this one could be suicide.
And Ananasik and Santa's looking for it. As you say, Lee Sin alive, 6,000 HP left on the Baron, and Anasik's going to try and safeguard in here, but I don't even know if he can get close enough in time. 3,000 HP on the Baron, and the Unicorns of Love will have to give this one up. Aria acting well as a bodyguard here, keeping Ananasik at arm's length. Can get to second place, at least in this group. You have a much easier road to make it to.
Having way too many resources down in one lane.
Solar Flare going in, and Ananasik jumps onto Unipon on the backline. He's going to pop the stopwatch Santa going in with quickness as well. Shadow Assault has been popped, and already Unipon is down, and Ananasik will fall as well, and Evie goes in with an R, but the flashes away from Unicorns of Love. Aria has rejoined the fray. Nomad's able to escape. Santa's going back in. Gang dives forward with the Zenith Blade. Santa's ticking, just near their blue buff. Still going in. Santa's going to dodge away. There's the culling onto Gang, and that's half of Leona's health. Aria dives into the backline, and look at the burst. Argonaut, less than 300 HP. He's going to eat the Honey Fruit to try and heal himself up. Noman's has the TP, and Unicorns of Love will try and delay this, but Aria continues dodging in, dodging out, still unkilled in this game, still unkilled on the block in summer. DFM waiting on this dragon, not really aggroing it, maybe waiting for Evie to build up that Mega Gnar. Aria goes in onto Noman's again, and Noman's shields himself a little bit too late. The dragon resets.
Evie almost Mega Gnar as well. It's halfway there. She can tell they are looking as well.
And Ananasik goes in with the Dragon secure. That's the Mounted Soul going over to DFM. Steel looking for the backline. The bullet time rips them to shreds. And the Unicorns go extinct like the mythical beast they are. Santa's forced away. No Man's trying to dodge away to the side as well, but he still has the shockwave here, just in case he needs to fight this one out. Santa's and No Man's trying to do what they can. Unipon with the slow. Steel still chasing. DFM really want these kills so that they can get the Baron flash away from Steel. Aria going in, lands onto Santos, that's one. No Man's should be able to walk this one out, but the TP comes in and Evie's on the chase. Aria will take it. DFM clean up the fight.
Yeah, but it was very messy. While this happened to be stealthy here, I don't think there's much he can do in this position. Gang coming around as well, he should be done.
Yeah, it's the Solar Flare. Unicorn's going to chase him down, kick away, and Ananasik will get to the blast cone and manages to survive for the time being, but the Baron is still being focused down by DFM. Really, they're just trying to keep this jungler away from the Baron for as long as possible. They will kill him. Splits up the death timers as well, meaning that DFM with Baron will have a...
They can even get a bigger man advantage if they look for this one.
Oh, Argonaut! What? Oh, Aria, undefeated on LeBlanc in the LGL and currently looking to be undefeated so far at Worlds 2021.
And what was the stat? You told me about his LeBlanc at the start of this game, Medic.
Unkilled on LeBlanc in summer, and he continues to be so far this game. Gang flashes in, DFM looking to end this right here, right now. There goes the kill onto No Man's. Boss trying to join the fray. Evie will die. Gang going in once again with the Zenith Blade. Boss pops the stopwatch, but there's a double to steal. 6-0-4. Add one more to the score for DFM. The inhibitor's now their target, and they have no time on Ananasik, but they do still have at least 15 seconds on Argonaut. Ananasik alone defended his base right now.
Yeah, but your wave clear sucks as Lee Sin. It's also Baron up minions. There's not much you can do about this situation. I think DFM, they're going to try and take it now.
They were chasing Ananasik off at the Nexus will go down.